season in the ACC, it all comes down to this. The conference championship game, a battle for the trophy that also carries serious college football playoff implications. Welcome to Bank of America Stadium, the home of the Panthers, right here in Charlotte, North Carolina. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Clemson Tigers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Utah Utes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Hermstreet. Let's get this thing underway. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. They're going to run it here. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Back to throw. It's Dampier. He escapes the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. Receiver makes the grab. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Big moment early in this championship game. 3rd down coming up. They'll try to run for the first down. He's found some room at the 45. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to 3rd down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
The Utes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Caught over the middle. It's Parker.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
High completion makes it 2nd and medium. The defense with more pre-snap movement. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's Parker. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Breaks free. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Utah. Setting the tone early. How about the execution, opening drive of a conference championship game?
Yeah, Chris, I'm with you. Usually it takes maybe a series or two to just kind of get settled in, especially with all the hype. But not this offense. Got to give them a lot of credit. They were ready to go, and it really showed up on that opening drive.
PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. That player moved a little bit too early to false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The throw, it's St. Clair. The pocket breaking down. Hit just as he throws the ball.
When this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance, he gets out of the pressure off to his right. But man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Getting set. Here's second down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. When they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Grab down the middle. It's Davidson. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting 4th down and inches.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on 4th down?
On their own side of the 50, but they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Football comes out. Ball scooped up in the defense.
Oh, that's just a cruel twist of fate. He passes the line to gain on 4th down. Everyone is momentarily relieved, and then he fumbles the ball.
And the Utah offense takes the field. The last possession was just old-school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. In the clear at the 25. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Utes. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. But let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. Screen to the receiver in the flat. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. The Tigers hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a 1st down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Point after, up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Utah offense takes the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. They begin with a quick throw to the left. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Good enough for first down yardage.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the first down.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Looking downfield, it's Dampier. Catch made on the left side. They can't stop him. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there. It's good timing. The receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
And the Utes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. An inside give now from the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Offense now behind the sticks on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Looking to scramble. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Can they keep this drive going, trying to convert on 3rd down now? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The receiver makes the catch. And the defense smothers him for no gain. No punt. Offense still on the field, going to go for it on 4th down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch. It's Andrews. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. They'll hand it off. Defense will make the stop, and it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. And it's Utah in the lead here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. That's a design quarterback keeper. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
It's third down for the offense. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Dropping back, it's Dampier. Delivers quickly to the left side.
If I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
The Utes looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's swarmed by the defense.
Interesting idea here near the goal line, relying on the speed to get to the edge. It didn't work out this time, but maybe give it another look later on.
And here's that wrinkle. The Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Utah. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution in that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the powerful Crimson offense is back out there. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? On the move now. That's caught. It's Haynes.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. The shotgun handoff here. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Another great pickup on the ground here by a Clemson running back. And you know, if you're going to be a running back for Clemson, you have to be able to not just do that, but also you got to be able to catch the ball to the backfield because they're dangerous in the passing game as well.
Back to pass. It's St. Clair. Fires it to the wideout. He's got his man in the open field. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
He's past the marker and still going. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Tigers. The offense stretching the lead, building momentum, Kirk, and if this defense isn't careful, this one could get ugly.
Right now, this is just flawless execution in every phase for this offense. Doing a great job of mixing in their calls. Right now, widening that lead and killing the will of their opponent.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Utah offense takes the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Looking to pass here on second down. Throws to the tight end. The senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Back to pass. It's Dampier. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Catch made down inside the 25. Touchdown, Utes. He broke away and they couldn't catch him.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. If you get the right guy in that slot that can win the one-on-one matchups, you take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. First down, looking to throw the football. Swarmed with a pass rush, a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Tough spot here, 2nd and long at the 20. Quarterback keeps the football. Gets some space around the 30. Now here he goes. At the 30. Past the 20. Inside the 10. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Clemson.
Because I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things that defense can do, and this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel of when to pull it and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Returner tackled right there. That's what will start the drive. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Backed up with the 1. He's going to throw it. That's real room. It's Simmons.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws, but those yards after the catch kind of pad your stats.
To throw, it's Dampier. Caught near the sticks. It's Simmons. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down. Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. QB keeper all the way. First down and more. He's still running. They finally bring him down, but what an explosive play that time.
Man, this guy can fly. He gets one crease in the defense, and phew, he is gone. This guy is as fast as there is in the game.
And the Utes with 1st and 10 here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Makes an open space. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a 1st down.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
The Utes are in the red zone. And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. They got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Trying to find room. It's Parker. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Utah.
That's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? To the air, it's St. Clair. He's running out of time here. He cannot escape. It's a sack. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the 1st half. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Defense is coming after him. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the 1st half of play. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Utes will kick this away to start the 2nd half. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They've been efficient. Scoring hasn't really been the problem, but they got to keep scoring the way their defense is going. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Tackle made after a big gain. As the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this. Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? To throw, it's St. Clair. Makes the grab. It's Davidson. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Looking to throw it on first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength.
This is why this Clemson offense is so tough to defend. You get caught up in the running game, the threat of the quarterback as a potential run threat. You leave yourself one-on-one, and then you can make these throws downfield to dynamic playmakers on the perimeter.
He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Pass back, can he get in? Touchdown, Tigers. Look out, whole different game now. And they'll set up for the PAT.
Man, I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards, it's a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Kickoff fielded inside the 20. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Utah offense takes the field. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to 29.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. To the air, it's Dampier. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's all in. What a catch. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He's got the first and still going. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
Boy, what a day for this quarterback. If you're keeping an eye on the box score, that last run puts him over 100 yards for the game. And this defense has had all sorts of trouble trying to keep him under wraps today.
They'll run it here. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The Utes are in the red zone. On the run, it's Parker. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Boy, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
Can they convert on third down to keep this drive rolling? Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Scanning the field. It's Dampier. Looking for his big tight end. It's incomplete. This efficient offense doesn't convert on third down this time.
I don't mind this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator, taking a shot downfield on third down. Now you can either kick the field goal or still have a chance to go for it.
The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. It'll be a 34-yard try. Kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's going to take off. Breaking free at the 35. He stopped him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
And he's intercepted. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Utes. The defense produces 6 points. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
Extra point makes it a 17-point game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Boy, Chris, this quarterback is getting way too loose with the football. He's already thrown an interception on the last series, almost has another one here. He's got to start taking better care of the football.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. And now it's third down.
I know this guy believes in his receivers, and I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there. But throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
And he'll drop back here on third down. He escapes the pocket. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Looking for the wide out. Oh, he makes the catch. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Pressure is coming. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Boy, the defense does a good job of pressuring the quarterback, but really impressed with the quarterback's effort. Not only does he pull out of that, but he's able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Hit as he released it. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. Tackle after he makes the first down as the seconds tick away here in the third quarter. And it's Utah in the lead here. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. Grab down the middle, it's Davidson. And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Pass complete, it's second down now. And he'll set up to throw. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense first and goal from the 10. And the Tigers will crank up the tempo. Looking to chuck it again. The pass rush closing in. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Running out of time in the pocket. The defense able to stop him at the 2. They need a touchdown here. Down big in the fourth quarter. Third and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on third and goal. It brings us to fourth and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close, inside the 3-yard line, you got to come away here with a touchdown.
Looking to the end zone, and it's caught. Touchdown, Clemson.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Point after, knocked right through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And the Utes offense takes the field. Settled for 3 last time. No doubt they're looking for the end zone in this possession. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
Well, this is where the offensive line can really assert their will and put on the finishing touches to this game. The defense, you can see them. They're breaking little by little right now. You make sure they break completely.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Dropping back. It's Dampier. That's reeled in. It's Simmons. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And the Utes hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
And that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
On third down, he drops to throw. Makes the catch downfield. And he goes down right there. That's more than enough for a first down.
Well, I'd love to see this late in a game like this with the lead. Get aggressive. Go for it here on third down through the air. Quarterback delivers to his receiver. Comes down with a nice completion in their first down, and they keep that clock moving.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So getting nothing on first down makes it second and goal from the 8. Designed quarterback run. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Utah.
And it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's 3rd touchdown. Give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the 4th. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Time running out in this conference championship game. This is a desperation drive right here. Got to score. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Looking to pass. It's St. Clair. The pocket breaking down. And they trap him for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
Now the offense is taking advantage of the defense kind of sitting back with this lead. That's back-to-back plays of big yards. You know, it's a bend but don't break mentality from this defense, but they might want to reevaluate because this offense is moving the ball too quickly down the field.
He's going to take off here. Finding space at the 20. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Tigers.
Man, I love this because I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back. But here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then, you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
And he knocks through the PAT. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
And the Utah offense takes the field. Using his legs, it's Parker.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that 1st and 2nd level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Trying to flex the ground game here. That takes the handoff. And the freshman brings him down quickly. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. That run sets up an important 3rd down call for this offense. He keeps it on a design run. They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up 4th down and short. And a timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game.
Utah.
The Utes will send their punt team onto the field. Son to kick it away, helping his team with field position. They'll kick it away here.
Fair catch made at the 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. Looking to pass. It's St. Clair. Taking a deep shot here late in the game.
Catch made for a big game, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football game.
What a special year and a moment these players will never forget. After all they put into this, they can now call themselves champions of the ACC. With the playoff spot locked up, we're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they pursue now a national championship. And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
I'm sorry, yo. Shit, I'm loaded, bro. Yeah. Say it one more time. Put me on work, ain't it? Man, I just lost this fucking game. That's some bullshit. But I just played this conference championship and I ended up losing. But I'm still second in the conference. So I made the playoffs by like a third. Nah, this in the league. Let me see, hold on, let me check my record. I'm 8-5, but I'm 6-1 in the conference though. Like I'm second in the conference. What y'all on the squads?